Microphone appears to be working. I have the stream running, but no, nothing's playing because the game's not doing anything. Don't know why I'm trying to sing. That was an unintentional rhyme. Alright, let's get this thing started. Okie dokie. Making sure that OBS is on top so I can check that. Hopefully it will start actually displaying the screen. There we go. Excellent. Alright, we have solved 42 fates out of 60. So what is that, 18 left? It's not too bad. Right. Alrighty then. I don't want to go down the ladder yet. So, let's look at the manifest for what we have. We're missing 2 English seamen, a Sierra Leonean seaman, these 3 Russians that were the people I just did. Missing 1 topman. These 2 topmen. We don't know what happened to Omid Gul. Davy James, we don't know what happened to him. Paul Moss, we don't know, right, because he was stabbed and we don't know which, who was the one that killed him. We don't know the name of that guy. We don't know what happened to Philip Dahl or Zunki Safi. Actually, he was spiked. Well, I think he was spiked. I'm pretty sure we don't know which, not only which one Emily and Miss Jane Bird were, but we don't know what their fates are. I mean, they got in a boat, but we don't know where they went. Because if we look at the, like if we select one of these, we say they're alive, we have to then say where they are, right? And we just don't know that. We do not know. Let's go to this guy. Who is this guy? Let's see if we can find out a name for him. Oh. Alarkus Nishkin is the guy who killed this guy. Let's add that in there. Okay, cool. We do have a sort of ring happening, because we don't necessarily know that that is Alexander Nishkin, or Alarkus Nishkin. Or that it was Miss Jane Bird that shot him. However, if we switch this with the other passenger, Emily Jackson. Alright. That's not exactly, so that's not the thing that's wrong. So we have this guy shot with a gun by Miss Jane Bird. So we know is one of these 2 girls that shot him. He's the guy that stabbed him, Paul Moss, who we're pretty sure is the first mate steward, right? We're pretty sure he's the first mate steward. Wait, yeah, we know this guy's Paul because one of the girls shouts out Paul. So we know this guy's Paul. We know he's stabbed by him. And we're pretty sure he's one of the 3 Russian sailors, either topmen or seamen. So we know this guy's name. We know he's stabbed by this person. We know it's one of the passengers that shot him. Which means we could potentially... we need a 3rd link in the chain. It's kind of important. Let's go out on a limb and say this is... Topodov? Oh, which would mean we'd then have to also have this guy be killed by Toporov. Nope. What if you were shot by Emily Jackson? No. Alright. So what if you were Leonid Volkov? Which means you need to be Leonid Volkov. What if you were shot by Miss Jane Bird? Alright. That was a failure. Put you back to Michigan. Or Mishkin. Which of course means that the other 2 Russians are now unnamed. Because I am a derp. This guy was the guy that had this... I have to go back down to ensure. I think it's actually the corpse that I want. This guy. Yeah. You are the one with the pipe. So you're 47. Not Solomon Saeed. I don't want Solomon Saeed. I want... heck. Let's go back to you. We want the calling. We want... one of you. Alright. You know, we'll come back to that. We still... Alright. Let's go through again and see what we can find, actually. Bitter Cold, Solomon Saeed. Everything was done there. Solid, solid, solid. Calling. Solid, 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 solid. We're missing these 2. We know they were drowned. Are either of you... Alright, you're Nishkin. You're that guy. So it's these 2 that were on the ship. And I think it was you that was the one with the... Yeah, it was you that had the pipe. So we're going to put you as 47. Topodov. Which means you are the other Russian. Leonid Volkov. How many memories are you all in? 8 memories. Which is you. 11 memories. Isn't one of you supposedly a 3 or a 2? Nope, you're all 3. Okay. Alright. Alright. Jai Zhang, the topman, was spiked by a terrible beast. We know it's a topman. And we know he was killed by a terrible beast. Apparently, we don't know if he's Jai Zhang. Okay, I should actually get some paper out. Let's do this one. I keep thinking I'm going to play Aurora again, and I probably will, but until then, I'm just going to write all over these notes. Alright. Let's go back. So we know loose cargo, everything in loose cargo. Yes. We know a bitter cold. For sure. We know those three. The calling, we just have the two Russians. Okay, so how am I gonna organize this? The calling. Two disappearances. Is the two Russians. I know they're Russian because of we are in the bitter cold. I believe this is part 1. Two Russians. One of them is one of the gunners. How do I look at the act? Oh, I don't think I can. Is there no way to go skip from here? All right, can I Nope. Okay. Fine. I'll just skip over. We have third gunner. And I'm gonna say the middle gambler. Yeah, middle gambler. Or middle gamer. And they're all in. Actually, this guy's not in very many memories at all. But this guy's in like 11. 8. It's the other guy that's in 11. All right. What memories are you in? Calling, where you disappear. You are in murder, where you're apparently there. Murder part 3, where you're helping to load people onto the ship. Bitter cold, right here. And loose cargo, where you're presumably just doing seaman things. Which means we know that you're a seaman. And not, say, a topman. Which means, if we go back to the calling, it'd probably be easier to go to the last page and go forward. You are a seaman. Good. Whereas Leonard Volkov is probably only in these two. Bitter cold, right here, and murder. Yeah, so you're not even in the execution scene. So yeah, all we know about you is that you're helping load up the ship. You're right here playing games, and that. So that I'm satisfied assuming that you're a topman. Okay. So I'm pretty satisfied with these. Although I don't know why I have chosen you to be Topodov and not Nishikin. What happened to Nishikin that made me think that he is Nishikin? Like, what happened to this guy that made me think he's Nishikin? That is my question. He's in the escape where he dies. He's in the Doom where he's on the deck helping something with a rope. No, that's the one where he's on the deck helping someone with a rope. He's in the Doom here helping fight off the squid. Oh boy, he is in a lot of places in the Doom. Interesting. He goes from down below decks to fighting the squid. I should see where he is in all of that. And he's in a bitter cold right now. And he's in loose cargo, which means he's probably a seaman. That's interesting. I kind of want to go through Doom 2, 3, 4, 5 to see where he particularly is and where he is in 7. Okay. But we'll get to that later. So let's go back to the calling. Unholy captives. We have this topman. We know he's one of the... Heck, we know he's one of these two. Alright, so we have Unholy Captives 1. So we have Unknown Topman. Who's spiked with Chiotan. And that's it. Soldiers of the Sea. We have someone who is decapitated. This looks like... Heck. You. 4 memories. Who are you in? You're in Soldiers of the Sea where you get decapitated. You're in Unholy Captives where you're doing something. Soldiers of the Sea 1 where you're probably on the deck because you quickly show up under... Ooh, you're in a bitter cold here. That's interesting. You're somewhere in here. You're not any of those. You're none of these 3 people. And you're not him, because he's dying. Which means if you're here, you're one of the sleeping people. You are one of the sleeping people. Okay. Let's look at sleeping people. We have 36. 36. Omid Ghoul. Okay. 36. Omid Ghoul is a Persian. I should not have written on that one particularly. Darn it. My notes are terrible. Okay. 36 is Omid Ghoul, who is Persian topman. Okay. There's nothing else beyond. All right. We have 39 through 41. 38 through 41. So it could be 39, which is Ji Zhang, who is a Chinese topman. All right. It could be 59. George Shirley, who is an English seaman. We know you're not 54X. 51 is already the person dying. 53 has no one in it. Who is 53 out of curiosity? Oh, we don't have it. It's probably this guy. All right, we have 58, 57, 55, 56, 57, 58. 55 is Hamadao Diom, who is Sierra Leona Seaman. 55, 56, 57, 58. So we have also 57, Alexander Booth, who is an English seaman. All right. And the 3 Russians and 37 and 42. Can't see any of either of these. So 37 and 42. 37 and 42 are both taken already. Okay. Good to know. So, based on him existing in this memory, I would say, let's see, actually, we're in Soldiers of the Sea. We're looking at this guy. What other memories is he in? Send Unholy Captives, Part 2, and 4. Oh. Right. Okay. So this is where he dies, for sure. Let's go to Soldiers of the Sea Part 1. I know we were literally just there. Alright, up the stairs. Soldiers of the Sea Part 1. We're looking for that guy. If he's up in the rigging, we know he's a topman, which narrows things down quite a bit. Alright. He's clearly not this guy who's dying. A lot of dying. It's not him. It's not him. It is him. He's a topman. Good. Alright. That is him, right? The right guy? Yeah, decapitated by a terrible beast. Just to make sure. He does appear in A Bitter Cold Part 1. Good. Okay. Which means he's either Omid or Jai Zhang. Apparently Jai Zhang is already taken. Who's Jai Zhang? Who have I assigned Jai Zhang to? Spiked by a terrible beast. Okay. Okay. That's good to know. So what if you... Who's Omid Ghoul? Who have I assigned Omid Ghoul to? Omid Ghoul. This guy. Okay. Let's try you being Jai Zhang. Decapitated by a terrible beast. Clawed by a terrible beast? Crushed by a terrible beast. Decapitated by a terrible beast. Oh, which leaves this guy here to be an unknown soul. She's in a bitter cold as well, which also means he's asleep. And loose cargo, which probably means he's not a topman. Which means he's either George, Hamadou, or Alexander. There we go. Alright. Hey, that was Toporov. And that was Li Zhang. Cool. That's 45. 15 down, or 15 to go. Well, except for the ones that we can't get. Alright. Which means, let's go to the escape. Because we know that this guy who was stabbed by not Nishkin. That was Toporov. That got confirmed. Never mind. Okay. So, we can actually cross off those two at least. Okay. Let's go back to my list. Unholy Captives 1, which is going to be back here. Ooh, we did get the calling. We know third gunner has been successfully done. Or the third gunner, yes. Good. We know he was drowned, and I'm pretty sure he's Leonid. But if that was the case, it would have already done the thing with him. What if he's Lewis Walker? Well, of course I can't tell right now. We know he's not Leonid, though. That is good to know? He's got to be Leonid, though. Because that was his bunk. Unless he's Nishkin? What if he's Nishigan and the other guy's Leonid? Let's get another fate first that we know is correct before we start messing with that. Okay. Moving forward. All of these people are set in stone. Ooh. Was spiked by a terrible beast. We do not know that this is the ship's steward. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's not. Because again, we know he was spiked by a terrible beast. Let's go to Soldiers of the Sea Part 1. Oh, this is Soldiers of the Sea Part 1. Okay. Which Soldiers of the Sea are you in? You're in Unholy Captives the entire way down. You're the guy holding him as he dies, yes. Okay, so you start to exist in Part 4. And then you die in Part 7. So let's go down to Part 4. Part 4 is Orlop deck in the middle. Kind of a jumble. Oh, there's people who are decapitated. Orlop deck. And that's where they died eventually, and this is the decapitations. Okay. This guy who eventually dies. We're looking for this guy who's been stabbed and is running away. Crawling away. You. Yes. It's this guy. That does look like a spike. Yeah. So again, the fact that you didn't trigger earlier implies that you're either not Zungisathi or you weren't spiked by a terrible beast. But we know you were spiked by a terrible beast, so you can't be Zungisathi. But there's not many other places or people that you could be. We know you're not the bosun. We know you're not Martin. And we know you're not Henry. Because we know Henry, we just don't know what happened to him because he's gotten a boat and left. We know you're not either of those people. We know you're not Philip Dahl because he's the guy who got dragged away. We just don't know what happened to him. He got put into the lazarette. We know you're not Paul because Paul is explicitly called out as Paul as he dies. Davy James. We don't know if you're Davy James. We don't know if you're Omid Ghoul. But you're probably not, because you're dressed up too fancy. Okay. So I'm at a loss for who you are. Okay. Was Unholy Captives really complete now? Yeah, okay. Alright. So, part 7, Soldiers of the Sea. Soldiers 7, we have an unknown, I want to say steward. He's got to be a steward. Again, we know Philip Dahl. Okay. You. How many memories are you in? 7. Again, that's Unholy Captives. Where you're there guiding people down. And holding this guy as he dies. And then during this fight, you're just crawling away and eventually die. Let's go around to here and actually watch him crawl and see if there's anything about it. Okay. Yeah, this is you crawling away. Just trying to get away from it. Is there anything I can go through here? And that's the purser, I believe. Yeah. That's the purser's office. Butcher got spiked. Why would you crawl into here? Just trying to be safe? That's what I want to know. What would inspire you to crawl in this direction? It's not even the lazarette. Lazarette's down there. So we're above the lazarette. gunner store, yeah. Okay. This has told me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Aside from that he's crawling away from the beast that is on fire and he is spiked. Okay. We have the guy who is pinned to the wall.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down. Give me that gun.
You asked for the gun. Because you're the gunnery. Or you're the bosun. Yeah. Give me that gun. You're splashing water. That's the midshipman. And this guy died in the fire. Aww. You're the other midshipman. So all three midshipmen were here. One of which died in the fire. Okay, we have Nathan Peters doing that. You, the surgeon, helping the butcher. Meanwhile, this guy is still crawling back. He dropped the spike, though. He no longer has the spike in him. So is it like died of blood loss? Is that a thing? Alive, X, crushed, decapitated, drowned, eaten, electrocuted, expired, exploded, fell, froze, illness, killed, sword, knife, poisoned, shot, speared, spiked, strangled, struck, suicide. Speared by a terrible beast? Alright. It's probably... because that's not a spear, that's a spike. That's definitely a spike. And then you crawl the rest of the way and go die in the corner. While the purser hides. Okay, let's go around and actually see his dead memory.
Shoot the damn thing!
He was shot. That's the difference. He was shot by this fool. Who is that? I forgot about that. Who are you, though? A bunch of other people were present. I can't zoom in on you enough to tell. And I don't think I can go around. Yeah. I can't go around that way. Maybe I can go around this way? Don't think so? Question mark? Yeah, I can. So we know it's not the gunner's mate. Or the gunner. We're busy doing that stuff. We know it's not you. Is that a turban that he's wearing? like a bald guy. Who all was in this scene? Okay. Charles Minor. It might be Charles Minor. You're the guy who dies. That's the guy with the turban, so it's got to be Charles Minor. He's shot by Charles Minor. Shot with a gun. Ah, that was up here. Charles Minor. That has to be Charles Minor. Certainly not turban guy. This isn't Charles Minor. That's one of the midshipmen. That's the surgeon. Yeah, so it's both midshipmen, the surgeon, and you are here. And the butcher. Well, the butcher's body. So both midshipmen. It's not them. It's not the surgeon. It's not the purser who's hiding. Bosun, gunner, gunner's mate. So these two are in the gunnery, getting guns. This guy is shooting. These two are shooting. He's sorting. So it has to be Charles Minor that does the shooting. Okay. There we go. Bang. Oh, boy. Okay, good that that's out of the way. Who is this? How did they die? You're in 9 memories. Goodness gracious, you're in not very helpful memories. You die in the Doom. Feel like blasted. Nope. Shot. Cannon. By Abraham Akbar. It's gonna be the thing. Okay. Okay. So we have ship steward. Ship. This is from the previous one, sorry. Question mark. Shot. Pretty confident. I'm going to put a check mark there because I'm pretty confident. All right, so now we have the Doom 7. We have an unknown guy. Where does he appear? He appears in the Doom. He appears in Unholy Captives. The Doom 2. That's interesting. This isn't the Doom. This is the Doom. Right, this is where he dies. I'm a derp. Okay. He's in Soldiers of the Sea 1 and 2. So he might be a topman. We should go there and see. He's in Unholy Captives, where he is presumably... I don't know. We'll have to go there and see. He's in a Bitter Cold. That actually narrows it down. Because, again, he has to be one of the sleeping people. He's in all of the Unholy Captives. No, he's just in all of them but 3. That's interesting. Okay, I will start with Unholy Captives 1 and see where he's... what's going on. Can I go that way? No. Oh boy. Okay, we got this. Unholy Captives Part 1, which is the 2 people on the deck who are speared. These 2 guys, I believe. Yes. Okay, we're looking for... not you.
What the hell is going on?
We already know you.
What do you know about these things?
We already know you. We already know all 4, all of you guys. You? No. you? No. We're looking for you. Yes. Okay. So you're lifting the chest up out of the box. Lifting the chest out of the boat. Okay. Got it. So you're the laying gambler. Laying gamer. So he's lifting chest out of boat in Unholy Captives 1. Unholy Captives Part 2, he is here. Which is down these stairs at the very bottom. Where the cook dies. Is this him? No. Probably still helping with the box. No. You. You. In the back there. Is it you? No. There we go. It is you. He's still helping with the box. You, Unholy Captives 2. Still helping with the box. This guy is the captain's mate. Or captain steward, Philip Dahl, yeah. Okay. You are not in 3, but you are in 4. So what happens in... So 3, it's just because we can't get upstairs. He's still helping with the box, but we can't be there because the stairs are blocked. But if we go to 4, which is down 1, which is this guy's leg, now that I realize. I don't know why his leg is out way over there. That's the lazarette, right? Yeah, so he loses his leg out by the lazarette.
What madness is this? 20 years my steward and never a doubt. Sanity, explain yourself. Those are guilty beasts carrying a curse. Lord, back your doom home.
That's him. Who's the bosun? Gunner's mate. And the 2 carpenters.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think.
Oh, you're helping move the chest. Moving chest. Because you are not you, but you. Yeah. You're also there, and we don't know who your name. Okay. Good. Just to... I know I just checked this. Are you in... Bitter Cold Part 1? Okay, so you're one of the sleeping people. Excellent. Let's get out of here. Which is downstairs. How did he lose a leg? Have we ever actually figured out what happened to him? Killed with a sword. Okay. Yes, because there's a sword here. Good. Excellent. Okay. So he is Omid, George Shirley, or Alexander Booth. are the last names remaining on a Bitter Cold that haven't been assigned. This guy, 9 memories. So he's doing that. He's in Soldiers of the Sea Part 1 and 2, and he dies in the Doom. Okay. Well, if he's upstairs in the rigging, then we know he's a topman. And thus he has to be Omid. If not, then he's one of the other two, and we have to get creative. Alright. It's not the guy that's getting killed. It's not Mr. Tattoos. Hey, that's... Yeah, that's Omid. That's gotta be Omid. So we know he's downstairs, actually, now. Yeah. Unless this is him? No. You! You're landed. Which means the other guy is the other guy. Which means the one guy... Where is that? That's in Escape. Bargain, Escape. You were killed by Leonid. Bang! 48. Hey! Paul Moss was killed by Leonid Volkov. Alarcus Nishikin was drowned. Cool. Okay. We still have... Okay. So we've got that one correct. We still have... people. Still have a couple people. We still have this guy. Yeah, okay. Can't believe I missed him. He's right there. Okay. There's no one else in the rigging. It's gotta be Omid right there. It's gotta be Omid. Means... Who are you? You are running away from the creature. Okay. Let's go to the Soldiers of the Sea Part 2, because I believe he's there as well. In fact, I know he's there. Which is this, I believe? Yes. And I believe this is the guy who was on the rigging that was climbing up out of the boat that got killed and did. Yeah. He got poked right off of the rigging. As that guy falls. So these are all the people who are on the rope. Alright, we have you. We have you. And you. Okay. So you're not Omid. You're either George or Alexander. You look like a George or an Alexander. It's really impossible to say. There's literally only 2 seamen left. Okay. Oh. Alright. So I already got the calling done. So in the Doom... Oh, there's the guy who dies in the Doom. In Warriors of the Sea. He's a deckman. He's on deck. Heaving. And I'm pretty sure that's the last time he appears in Warriors of the Sea. Warriors of the Sea Part 2, and that's it. So the next time he appears... Yeah, so he's got to be a seaman. He's got to be one of the 2. And we don't know... It's either Alexander or George. It's a 50-50 shot. So I will just say that you are Alexander. So we're missing the other seaman. Which is probably you, to be honest. Like here, let's go to the crew pictures. All of these people have already been named. Leonid Volkov is not yet. But we just got you. Topman. Omid Ghoul, we don't know yet. We know all of these seamen. That's a seaman. Midshipmen, these are all officer ranky people up there. Yeah. So you have to be the other one. George. You were one of the people helping with the crate. And in loose cargo. And in bitter cold. Okay, good. So you are the 2 unknown seamen, George and Alexander. That's probably correct, actually. But just in case, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, so I've got those 2. Alright, I'm up to Soldiers of the Sea now. Decapitated, the Doom. We have Alexander Booth, was shot with a cannon. We have this guy who disappears in the Doom. Can I just say he was drowned? By a beast. Darn. Alright, fine. Disappeared in the Doom. When was your last The Doom? The Doom Part 6 is your last moment to shine. He's in the Doom Part 2 and the Doom Part 6. Let's go to Doom Part 2. And this is the turban guy. Who is not in the memory we just left. Doom Part 2. Turban guy was here. Alright. Something tells me you're going to be on deck, and that's not helpful to me. Yeah. Okay. That is you, right? Yes. Okay. Alright. Which again implies that you're a topman. You're just up there, just casually being on the railing. So when was the last time you were in a thing? Not there. Doom Part 6, I believe, was the last time. Doom Part 6. Soldiers of the Sea Part 1, where he's up on the rigging. Doom Part 2, which we just saw. Yeah, and he, does all that. And he's in a bitter cold, which means he's asleep. He's one of the sleeping people. Alright, Doom Part 6 is on deck. He's the exploding one. He's the U. Alright, where are you, Omid? I know you're here somewhere. Oh, I can't go down. It's not you. You. You're falling from the rigging. That's how you die. You fall from the rigging. It's either that or he drowns. Okay. George Shirley, when was your last memory? Doom Part 1, Doom Part 7. Okay. Doom Part 7. Alright, Omid falls. Turban Guy falls. From rigging. Into ocean. In Doom 6. That is him, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Doom 7. Where's Doom 7? It's the guy that's torn apart. George is there. Unknown Topman? Is there too? Yeah. But we don't have any more Topmans. Are you Omid? Or are you... You'd be Lewis, I'd imagine. Lewis is the only other Topman we don't know about. I think. He escaped. He's not in... He is in a bitter cold. Huh. How many people are in a bitter cold that we don't know about then? Okay. Unknown Topman. All of these guys. Unknown topman. Except we know we know this is Leonid Volkov. These two seamen. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I have 3 names I don't know. I don't know Omid. I don't know George, and I don't know Alexander. Everyone else has been accounted for, apparently. Which means I'm missing someone, because there's you, and you. There's 4 people I don't know about. Yeah, I'm missing someone. Okay. I guess let's go down there and do that. Again. There's 4 people I'm missing. Okay. 53. Just out of curiosity. 53. William Wasim. We know. We know him. We know what happened to him. Alright. Okay. This guy's dying. 51 is dying. He died from illness. Good. X. 54. Solomon Said. He died of illness. Okay. 58. Patrick O'Hagan. Speared Beast. 57. Alexander Booth. Okay. Good. I have him written down. 55. We know what happened to him. 56. Henry Brennan. We know what happened to him. 59. George Shirley. We don't know what happened to him. He's wearing clothes. 38. Huang Li. We know what happened to him. 41. Wai Li. We know what happened to him. 40. Li Hong. We know what happened to him. 39. Ji Zheng. We know what happened to him. Moving on. 36. Omid Gul. We do not know what happened to him. Yet. Okay. Omid. Got him. Got him in here. Good. $42. Nicholas Butterill. We know what happened. 37. Timothy Butimant. We know what happened to him. We have the 3 Russians, which is 47, 45. Alexei Toporov. We know what happened. Leonid Volkov. 47, 45, and 40 something? We know your name. We know your name. We don't quite know your name. Okay. So we have all 3 of those beds are accounted for. 56. Henry Brennan. We've already been here before. Who am I missing then? There's very clearly someone in this scene that is not accounted for. .38 is a very light person. Huang Li, yeah. We've already done all 3 of those, right? 41, 40, and 39. Yeah. 59. George Shirley. Yeah. So who am I missing? There is someone in the scene that is not in the scene. Unless it counts like these people, but we can't see the numbers. Okay. Heck. Alright. Okay. New page. New page. Entirely new page. Just gonna tear this out and flip it over. Okay, we are missing number 4, Martin Perot. English third mate. We know his name, so I'm sure of the name. I'm just going to underline that, or put a check mark. Martin Perot. We know his name. We don't know the fate. Alfred Klestill. We know his name. We know the name. He is the Austrian. Actually, it doesn't even matter. We just don't know the fate. Henry Evans. We know him. We know who he is. We don't know his fate. He gets on the boat and leaves. Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird. We know who they are. We just can't put a name to the face yet. Emily Bird. We just don't know their faces. Because we know that, I believe, Martin, Henry, Emily, and Jane all leave on a boat, but we don't know where they went. I know Emily, Jane, and Henry did. Left on boat. Ditto mark, ditto mark. But we don't know where they went. Philip Dahl. We know who he is. He was put in the lazarette. Put in lazarette. Which is locked, so we can't go and verify where he is or his body. Davy James. I don't think we know actually who he is. So 32. Davy James. He is an English fourth mate steward. We don't know 36. Omid Gul. Who is a Persian topman. Don't know his fate. He disappears in... Wait, we do know his fate. He falls, right? Yeah. Well, we don't know that that's Omid. Right. Never mind. All right. Lewis Walker, clubbed by... Right, so we have a topman. So 44. He was an English topman. We don't know his fate. Leonid Volkov, 45. He's Russian topman. We do know he was shot. Shot by girl passenger. All right, coming down, we have Alexander, Booth, and George. So 57 and 59. Alexander, Booth. It's an English seaman who's shot by cannon. So we know that that's actually true. As I'm pretty sure this is true. And 59, George Shirley. Who is a English seaman who was drowned by the beast. We're also pretty sure that this is true. Right? If we look here, this guy disappeared in the Doom. Let's actually look at that. This is Sickness. Doom Part 7 is the guy who's torn apart. Which is all the way upstairs. Ba-ba-da-ba. All the way upstairs. To the deck. To this guy. Okay. He is one of these people getting tossed off the ship. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because we have what's his face? Volkov doing the spearies. We have him, we have is this the purser? No, this is fourth mate. That's Charlie. We think this is the last time that Charlie's visible. We have that guy. And this guy. I think we have a fate for. Yeah, he's drowned. So all those people are also drowned, presumably. Who all is actually... 12 others were present. Drowned beast. Torn apart beast. Drowned beast. Still don't know what happened to you. Just because we don't. Do we have... Yeah. He's just hurt somehow. We don't know what happened. Drowned beast, torn apart beast. So a lot of drowned beast. It's either you or you who is drowned in this moment here. Actually, that's interesting. If I could figure out where... Right, you would explode in the cannon. Right, never. I'm a derp. Yeah, never mind. So what was I? Yeah, we're confirming that this guy is drowned by beast, which is pretty. Yes. This guy was drowned by beast. We don't know if his name is George Shirley. He might be Alexander. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to bring up another empty page. Okay, so we know Philip Dahl was put in the lazarette. We know Henry Evatt, all those people. But we don't know... Yes, we know Leonid. We know he was shot. But we don't necessarily know that Alexander was shot by the cannon and it was George that was drowned by the beast. All we know is one of them was shot by a cannon and one of them was drowned by a beast. So, fates that we know. We have a seaman who is drowned by beast. By beast. Doom. We know a seaman who was shot by a cannon in Doom. What other fates do we know? We know a topman falls from the rigging. In Doom. We also have Lewis Walker, who is another topman. We know this guy. We know a topman who is stabbed. Who was stabbed by the captain. It's got to be Omid who falls. Lewis is stabbed. Right? Like, if I were to choose a Persian named Omid and a Englishman named Lewis between these two people, it would be Persian Englishman. This has to be Lewis. Or Omid. Fell from the rigging to his death. And this is Lewis Walker Topman. Stabbed or clubbed by the captain. Okay. We have Davy James, who is one of these guys. Davy James, fourth mate steward. Met an unknown fate. Disappeared and escape. He's on the boat. Davy James is on the boat. We don't know if that's Davy James, but we're pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's Davy James. It's got to be Davy James. This kid, who else could he be? He's not Philip Dahl. He's none of these people, because we already know who all those people are. He's not a passenger. And he's not Philip Dahl. Which means he has to be Davy James. He's on the boat. Right? Let me verify this. Okay. Davy James. I believe this is the last escape, is this body right here. Escape part 3. Escape part 4. Right. Okay. This is the last escape that we can actually see up here with. Unless there's windows. I haven't even thought to think of the windows. Alright. So who all is in there? This kid. Which, he's not in the boat. He's getting out of the boat. And this happens after the bargaining. That's interesting. Okay. So if we actually go down... if we go down and see what's happening down here, can we look out of a window and see what is happening outside? That is what I'm wondering. So let's start with you, I guess. Are you helping? You are helping. Captain is very distraught about this, which is fair. And this is the first mate. The boat is nowhere to be seen. The boat is nowhere to be seen. Nor is that kid. Yeah. Boat is nowhere, the kid is nowhere. Okay. Well, I tried. On boat, I'm going to put a question mark there. Okay. So once again, let's just go back to this list. I feel like we're getting pretty close. He fell from the rigging. This guy got clubbed by Captain Whitwell. We know that pretty well. So let's go to this guy. Were you shot by Jackson? Or were you shot by Jane? Neither. Excellent. Are you Omid? And you would then be Lewis. You were shot by Jackson. Jane. None. Neither of those. Who died in just prior? It was Peter. Or someone P. I mean, Evans, we don't know what happened to him. Paul. By L. Volkov. So we know this is Volkov. We know for a fact that's Volkov. And he's shot by either one of these two. Okay. Did you get drowned by a beast? Are you Omid that got drowned by a beast? And you would be Lewis, that we know got clubbed by Captain Whitwell. Bang. Okay. Leonid Volkov. We know what happened to you. Omid Ghoul. We know what happened to you. Lewis Walker. We know what happened to you. Okay. So we know the seaman that got drowned by a beast. No. We know the topman that fell from the rigging. And we know the topman that got clubbed by the captain. Yes. Okay. All the topmen are done. That leaves us with the two seamen who we know what happened to them. But we don't know which one is which. But it clearly wasn't in this order, so you must be Alexander Booth. And you must be George Shirley. That was a text. Stand by. Want to reply to this. Typing on phone is awkward. Okay. George Shirley. Shot by a can, drowned by a beast. Okay, so we have these two. Got it. And that leaves us with people who got in a boat on... Let's actually go back. When did this happen? When did escape happen? Okay, so they could have gone to the Canary, Madeira, or the Azores. Alternately, Spain? That's a long way to take the boat. So if I were to say... Ooh, stand by. We actually can know for a fact who this person is shot by. Because we know that you were shot by Emily, which means you are Emily. Emily Jackson, which means you are Miss Jane Grey, or Miss Jane Bird. Okay. Let's say you're alive and you're in the Azores. You are also alive and in the Azores. Which would also mean Henry Evan is alive in the Azores. Okay, maybe you're alive in the Canary Islands. Okay. That's not going to work then. Because this happened years ago. I guess they could be anywhere. And we do not know the fates of them. Which means I think we are actually pretty much at the limit of what we can do. Right? Because the only people we're missing are these two. Which I'm pretty sure I have in the right order now. Davy James, we don't know what happened to him. The last time he appears is in the escape. He's just vanished. And he's either getting into or off of the boat. And I'm pretty sure he's getting into the boat. So he just disappears in the escape with a lot of people. Davy James, Henry Evans, yes. I'm just going to say unknown. Can I just say alive somewhere in Europe? Atlantic Island. Alive in Africa. Oh, okay. I guess I guessed that. I feel bad about that. And then it's going to be the two passengers. Or the two seamen, yeah. Okay. I don't feel good about that. Unfortunately. Which probably means that you are also in Africa. And you two are in Africa. You, at least especially. Alive in Africa. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the limit of what I can do. So George Shirley and Alexander Booth have been crossed out. We know where Emily, Jane Bird, and Henry Evans have gone. Which literally just leaves Davy James, who is probably also alive in Africa on the same boat. But that is also literally the only person we no longer know about, so he cannot be confirmed to have been that way. Because everyone else disappears in the calling, or in, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bosun meets an unknown fate. Like, he has his arm cut off, which makes me think he was killed with a sword, but we don't know by who. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be shown in bargaining. Oh, can't do that. Let's go down and see if there's any other clues that we can get about that particular death. Because the last we see of him, he's dual-wielding pistols fighting off the squid. Cut forward to when he... actually, it's going to be this one right here. I believe. This is Escape Part 2. I want Escape Part 1. Oh, it's his body downstairs, right?
Put me down. Let go. Easy now. You're in a bad way. It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman? The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the store. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Okay. The blood comes from here. Captain's going upstairs. You're coming out of the hold. Captain is the only one who is here. He's coming up. He's coming up. So unless one of these three people, or one of these two people, was the ones who cut off his arm, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the bosun was sorted by the captain. But again, can't confirm because we literally do not have enough people to confirm this. Oh, let's just go page by page and make sure that everyone is accounted for. It's going to be easier to cut forward straight to the beginning. Okay. Loose cargo. Confirmed. That's it. Confirmed, confirmed. That's it. Confirmed, confirmed, confirmed. That's it. Confirmed, 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 confirmed. Confirmed, confirmed. Confirmed, 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 confirmed. Doesn't even sound like a real word anymore. Confirmed, 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 confirmed. Good job, Winston Smith. Confirmed, 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 confirmed. Bum, bum, bum. The bargain we do not know about. Bosun was killed. We don't know. So we have the bosun, which is 1. Confirmed, 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 confirmed. Confirmed, confirmed. Davy James is 2. And then we have everyone in here. So we literally have to be done. There's nothing more I can do. So, we'll finally leave and do about the and go back. See about the last chapter.
All done? We should go. Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back. If you've still business here, climb up and finish it. Else I'll make to port.
That's nifty. Oh, okay. So you just have to stare at him long enough. That's an interesting mechanic.
Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
Oh. Curious how this is going to work out now. 1 week later. Honorable East India Company insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the company Office of Investigation. Ship damaged in Squall Atlantic, sunk in storm. Falmouth sunk in the storm in Falmouth. Payout claims £20,000. Oh, so it sank. All cargo lost, payout £5,000. All cargo lost for the Crown, payout claimed for restitution £3,000. Captain Robert Rittrell, fate suicide gun, criminal findings, murder of crewmates 5, estate forfeited to the Crown. William Hoskett, first mate, fate shotgun by criminal findings, attempted mutiny, estate fined £25. Edward Nichols, murder of crewman 2, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estimated fine, or estate fined. Martin Perot, unknown, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages, and reward of £90. John Davies, clubbed, murder of crewman 1, fined. Alfred Kestel, killed sword. Okay. So my unconfirmed reports are being listed as confirmed. That's interesting. Charles Minor, torn apart, criminal findings, murder of crewmate, state fined. Abandoned crew and vessel, state awarded outstanding wages. State awarded outstanding wages. Carpenter, Marcus Gibbs, cook. Exceptional performance of duties. No claim made for Abigail or Nuncio. Alright, just gonna kind of skim through these. Preliminaries after this assessment have been approved by the World Trade Guarantor. Total claims, £29,260. On behalf of the Honorable East India Company, I certify all statements are accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. Okay. Yes. Okay. Pocket watch remains in my possession. Book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans in Morocco, as requested. Okay. Do I get to see the chapter of the bargaining? 1 year later. The ship sank, so we can't, like, explore it again. Okay.
This hour. Must be important. I'll tell you. Tea's all gone, so you might think about going to bed as well.
Okay. I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. Although the book is not fully solved, he asked me to express his appreciation at your attempt. He understood the difficulty of the task, and his final wish to see the completed book would not come easily. Of the 4 of us that survived Obra Dinn's terrible ordeal, only 3 remain now. We are content with our situation here in Morocco and request no further correspondence. Jane Bird. The end. For my dad. But no. But there's a chapter. There's a chapter that was missing. Rewind. Back onto the ship. What am I missing then? Okay. Henry Evans. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. Leave the discovery and the completion of the book. It all makes sense in time. Henry Evans. Okay. So I guess we were supposed to surmise that he's in Morocco or in Africa because of this. Which makes sense. Okay, so who are we missing? Martin Perrault, literal fate unknown. Captain Stewart, literal, also fate unknown. Davy James is alive in Africa. Evans is alive in Africa. We're just missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are we missing then? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is not a real number. Alright, what happened to Martin Perrault? Nine memories. Okay. He's in the Doom Part 8. But that's it. He's not in any of the other ones. He's in Part 7 and Part 8. Okay, so this is Part 7. Let's actually just look at Part 8. Because we could probably find out what happened to Martin Perrault. He's probably drowned or crushed by a beast. Oh, he's literally right here. Yeah, forgot about that. So this guy is killed by a sword later. These two escape. He's drowned by a beast. He doesn't show up any other time. Let's say that you were also... Oh. Am I not able to tell your fate? Martin Perrault. 9 memories. Because you don't have a memory to tell your fate of. And you're not listed as disappeared. Until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Okay, then what am I doing wrong then? Every fate I have is either confirmed or unconfirmable. Maybe if it's unconfirmable, I should indicate that their fate is unknown. Okay. Let's try that. Yes, we don't know. I mean, we know he died, but we can't say for why. But we know this is true. Actually, we don't necessarily. And that's it. That's everything. That's gotta be... Ah. Okay. What about... Do we know that these are the people that they are? Like, do we know that this is Davy James? We know he's not Martin. We know he's not Alfred. Yes, he has to be Davy James. He has to be. He is explicitly named. He is essentially explicitly named as well as him. Captain calls this guy his steward. And this is the only person with a French mate. So that has to be Davy James. And the other ones are also guaranteed hits. Martin Perot, who we don't even have a fate for, nor do we have a fate for Philip Dahl. Because he doesn't have a death page. That has to be inside of the bargain. Which means we're left with... So we know that that's Martin. We know that that's Philip. We know all the names. We just don't know. He disappeared. He went into the lazarette, didn't come out. He disappears. And he gets stabbed, but we don't know for why. Okay. Which means if we actually go, it'd be easier to go to the crew manifests. Just make sure anything that's not confirmed is just unknown. Unknown, unknown. Unless, Martin Perot, can we say, no, we cannot adjust his fate here. So Alfred met an unknown fate. Philip Dahl, yeah. Whereas David James met an unknown fate. Okay. This is as sure of anything as we can be, simply because we do not have access to the last chapter, the bargain. Only the basic outline. Yes. So what we're supposed to have done, by the way, is be like, oh, where is it? Henry Evans, surgeon. He is alive. We know he's alive because he sent us this book. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Until you leave the ship and return the book to me, Henry Evans. It's in the lazarette. And I literally cannot go down to the lazarette to do anything about it. I can like look in there, but that's it. It's not the lazarette. This is the lazarette. There's like a thing that's open. in the lazarette, but I can't get in there. What am I missing? I'm missing some way to be able to get into the lazarette, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm just not. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Okay. I've been in all of these places. And it seems indicated that I have found all of the memories. That's what's been implied by the game to me so far. It would be really weird to be like, oh, stumble upon the rest of the bargain. You know? All of these memories. And the fact that the last one is in the lazarette implies that that is where the bargain starts. And since I can't get in there because the key... Yeah, because it's locked off. There's like no getting through. There's spikes here. And this cut off leg. The lazarette. The chest is gone. I've already done that one. I've already done the one that's in here. This is the captain's cargo, which is just all of the booze. Okay. Maybe am I supposed to... I'm supposed to like... Okay, I'll try going down again. Let's try this again now that I've just hit an unknown.
All done? We should go.
We should go.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back. If you've still business here, climb up and finish it. Else I'll make to port. Finally. Sit down so you don't fall out.
I wonder if it's like a time thing? Like, because I took too long, the ship is sunk in the storm. No. I don't know. One week later. Calamitous events at sea. Okay. Stairs, spike, knife, drum, spear, shot, crushed. Alright, let's just make sure. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything bad. Okay. Sunken Storm Falmouth. Shot, shot, shot. Perot unknown. John Davies was clubbed. Alfred Crystal, he's dead, but he's unknown. Charles Minor was torn apart. Henry is still alive. James Wallace was decapitated. Winston spiked, struck. Spiked, shot, shot. Drowned, drowned, crushed. Crushed, knife. Alive. Alive, clawed, electrocuted. Spiked, shot, shot. Philip Dahl was unknown. Again, he didn't even have a page for me to fill out a fate. Pocket watch remains in your possession. What is the point of the pocket watch remaining in my possession? I can't go back to the ship and learn about the fate. Henry Evans in Morocco as requested. Yes. So, what is the... I feel like getting the letter of, I know it was difficult and you tried your best, seems, I can't like get up or anything.
Oh, goodness. What a nice thing. You know, you shouldn't be out in it then. Right, well, get yourself home then. And tell Martha I said hello. Can you believe a letter at this hour? Must be important. I'll be turning in now. Tea's all gone, so you might think about going to bed as well.
Okay. Still can't move, still can't get up or anything. Has passed away, succumbed to his illness, although the bug is not fully solved. Again. Oh, this seems designed like there's a way of doing this that results in a fully solved book. It's even like disappointing music. Like, you failed. Good job. But like I'm very confused as to what more I could do. I could like guess with the other fates like I did the first time, but I ended up with the same ending. I guess I could just keep replaying this sequence, hoping to stumble upon the right thing. Like, yeah, I mean, we know that the Davies is... is there a way to continue this? What happens if I continue? Oh, okay. Good title. Begin. So we know Davies is alive in Africa. And we know the other guy, something happened to him to make him lose an arm. But that's kind of it? That's all we know? So I can't... Oh... Rewind. One more attempt. Escape. He's alive in Africa. Okay, so that just leaves us with the steward. Which again, there's a hole. There's a hole between the Doom and his body turning up here. Put me down, let go. Easy now, you're in a bad way. The squid, where's my Frenchman? The squid's gone, your mate was torn apart. Verdant, the beast is dead. How did you kill it? We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up with the hold, said he chased it off. You should rest. A curse like that does not lift from nothing. And once his face was there for that, he just wasn't talking for any of it. The guy that was sitting right there. There's only this guy that was talking. Meanwhile, first mate's coming out of here. Midshipman's coming up out of the hold. And the captain is going upstairs. And literally the only thing that happened before that is in the lazarette. The whole bargain chapter, which we don't know about. Okay. Literally everyone is accounted for except for a couple people. You, what you're accounted for. We know what happened to you. The only other person that we can fill in is Alfred Klestel, the bosun. Met an unknown fate. He was axed by an unknown attacker. Burned. He was not burned. He might have been clawed, but the beasts are already done. He wasn't decapitated, he wasn't drowned. He wasn't eaten, didn't expire, he didn't explode, he might have fallen. He didn't freeze. Didn't die of illness. He might have been killed by a sword. He wasn't knifed, I don't think. Again, I guess we can go back.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
Is the squid? Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
Verdant. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Yeah, you... I don't think we're the one talking. It was you. The fourth mate. Was it the bosun? When were you last seen, TBH? Memories. The Doom Part 8. Okay, let's go to the Doom Part 8 and see what you're doing with the Doom Part 8. Which is also the most recent thing that we can actually see for this chapter. You're the gunner's mate. See, I thought that was... I'm mixing up the hatted people is what is my issue here. First mate steward. Yeah, you're the gunner. You're a gunner's mate. And you're the other guy in that room. So you're fine. Is it you? No. And you're the guy that got cut in half. And it's this arm that is missing after this point. So we actually know you were crushed by a beast. Or at least dismembered by a beast. Is that a thing? Is dismembered a thing? Decapitated, drowned? No. Strangled? Struck by a beast? No. Wasn't suicide. Torn apart by it. He might have been... That might be considered torn apart by a beast. Oh. Well, there we go. Well, you can't tell me that the fates are solved in threes game and then be like, haha, but the last fates. Haha, that's only two. There's only two of them. Oh, goodness gracious, there's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Okay. Thank you for just outright stating that game. I feel dumb. I should have checked that earlier, to be honest, that the guy that's here dual wielding is not the guy that is then downstairs without an arm. Like, that's... And all throughout these games, I was mixing up the hatted people. There was like 3 people with hats that I kept mixing up.
We should go.
Okay.
Storm's nearly about, so we won't be coming back.
Alright, I got all of the fates correct now. Poor first time when I
Finally. Sit down
blamed
so
the
you don't
captain for his
fall out.
death. Alright, for the good ship Obra Dinn. So everyone's fates are accounted for. Raider crewmate 1. Ugh. All right. Total awards, still the same awards. All right. Pocket watch remains in my possession still. Hopefully we get the bargain. That would be real nice.
Coming. Oh, goodness. What a night this. You know, you shouldn't be out in it then. Right, well, get yourself home then. And tell Father I said hello. Can you believe it? A package at this hour.
Package. It's different.
The thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Ooh. Tea's in the kitchen if we need more. Things are different. It's gonna be like a head or something. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with your correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you, along with the means to complete it. As for the three of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. The tale belongs to you now. Please finish it. Henry Evans. Okay. Excellent. A hand. Oh, because it'll take me to the boat anyway.
Collect your things. Where's the key? To that door. Gone? Yeah. There's no time. We need to go. Right. What are you up to?
Okay then. No, that's Third Mate Martin Perot. And that is the monkey? Dr. Evans is here. Philip Dahl is here with his hand crushed because he's presumably stuck it in the thing, like what's his face? Or not crushed, burned. He was electrocuted because he stuck his hand in the thing. Okay. In the lazarette. Friendly but not entirely pleasant monkey companion was sacrificed in the pursuit of knowledge. Okay. No, I want you. I want you. Okay, you were the steward. Yeah. Martin. Martin died.
A third shell. The captain didn't toss them all. Leave it. Help me lift this. Stop! Why? Well, set you free. Give it the shell. Here. Do it. Hoist it out. To the main deck. Throw it over. Lock the door when you leave. Get the tail, boy. In return, the ship. The Obra Dinn. See it home.
Okay. So, first mate steward, right? Yeah, Paul Moss. You, fourth mate steward, Davy James, who's alive. So you're putting it back in the ocean for some reason. I feel like that's not a good idea. You're still dead. It looks like you got definitely speared. Third mate. Spiked. That terrible beast. Okay. Ooh. One of the bodies is one of the,
I'll kill every last one of you monsters. Withdraw the Kraken, or I will kill you all!
that is Captain Willard. Just stabbing the mermaids. And this guy who got a shell out of the chest. And it killed him. Captain Beast fought against his jailer and was speared for the trouble. One other person was present. It's just the captain. Oh. The first mermaid died.
Call it off, damn you! This is your Kraken! You brought it here! Send it back!
Ah, it's the bargain. You can see the ship is listing because of the Kraken currently attacking the ship. Okay. An unholy creature's defiant shrieks were greeted with a fatal bullet. finally get the reason this guy died. Probably because he stuck his hand in there to do something.
What's this? Quicksilver. Herregud.
Something tells me he's the one who summoned the Kraken by doing that. He did get a shell for his efforts. Okay. But why? What would that count as? I want to say electrocuted or burned. No one else was present. Achievement unlocked. Obra done. All fates correct. Okay. And now I can leave. Okay then. Excuse me. The end. Okay. That's more satisfying than the other endings that I got. Well, that was fun. That was a good game. I'm glad I played it. The soundtrack is fun too. That was a lot of fun. I'm just gonna watch through the credits just to see. I mean, the game deserves it. A lot of people working on it. I like that. Well, two people voiced the one character. I like that. It seems they got native speakers for all of the crewmen, which is nice. Alright, that was fun. I'm gonna head out. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and have a good day after you've I really need to learn how to close